This is the final second half to a round in this competition. Folks, ladies and gentle cars, my name is Farkle8000 and welcome back to Race and Land. And I said it, this is the final time we will have a second half video. That might be a slight bit of a spoiler alert for, how many races we'll have coming up later. But this is the final time that we're going to have 2 videos for 1 round. Later, we're going to have 1 video for each round, and hopefully 1 video for multiple rounds. It is time to run the second half of round number 3. We have so many good competitors in this one, so let's just jump straight into the chaos. The first of the final 12 races of the second half of round number 3, from right to left, contains Gibbs, CommScope, Christopher, and Kohler in an all NASCAR race. And it looks to be CommScope and Kohler beginning to pull ahead early. That means Gibbs is being left behind and forced to battle for third. It's a tight one coming to the line, but CommScope will take the win and Gibbs will finish third. Your defending Race and Land winner is now in a position where he'll likely get eliminated. Gibbs might not make it through round 3, which means we might have a new Race and Land winner. A win in round 1, and then a strong second place in round 2, and a third in round 3. And usually I'd say, maybe he can get lucky. Not in an all NASCAR race. I think the only NASCAR to have ever been unable to land was Busch early in round 1. So with Gibbs here in an all NASCAR race, it's very unlikely he advances. Your landing order is Christopher, Gibbs, Kohler, and CommScope. Gets himself another victory, gets the 8 tries. We begin with Christopher. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Gibbs. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is too fast. Try 3 is a land. Next up, we've got Kohler. Try 1 is a land. And finally, we've got CommScope. Who's gonna land at try 1? And the NASCAR that I have been raving about throughout this entire competition, Gibbs, will be unable to go back to back because everyone lands it and he finished third, which means he will be eliminated with Christopher. Kohler takes out second place, so he will advance. I will throw out CommScope there, though the only competitor who's really been able to rival Gibbs throughout this entire competition. CommScope I mentioned at the end of the last video and the end of the last round that I think CommScope could win this competition and beat out Gibbs. Well, he's beat out Gibbs here, so that's kind of half of it. This is unbelievable. We will not have a competitor going back-to-back in Race and Land in 2025. Next up, we've got Rifle, Blitz, Castrol, and Diablo. And it looks to be perhaps Diablo and Blitz with the early start, which means the NASCARs are falling behind. The track wobbles and Diablo clearly has the lead. Blitz will hold off Rifle for third place, or I guess for second place. Rifle comes home in third. The NASCAR is uncharacteristically slow, or maybe characteristically slow, looking at the 2 competitors who finished ahead of them, but third and fourth is rough. Diablo pulls ahead, scores an easy victory. Your landing order is going to be Castrol, Rifle, Blitz, and Diablo, who got the victory, gets the 8 tries. We begin with Castrol. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Rifle. Who's gonna miss? Try 1. Try 2 is a land. Next up is Blitz. Who's gonna miss? Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4 is an upside down land. And finally, we've got Diablo. Try 1. Try 2 is a land. The NASCAR's eliminated. Blitz and Diablo will advance to round 4. The NASCARs were just slow in this one. There's no other way to put it. Castrol and Rifle just didn't bring the speed to this race. Blitz and Diablo did, which is why they're advancing to round 4. Next up, we've got Gear Wrench, Ethel, York, and Rover. York in lane number 3 is the first of 2 New Yorkers to have advanced to round 3. And it's Rover and York beginning to pull ahead. Rover maybe slightly further ahead of York, but it's still very tight. A wobble from York. He slides onto his side, coming across the line, and flips upside down further forwards. He will still hold on to second place, though. Man, that was tight right there. These finishes right here, eventually, him bouncing up and flipping before the finish line is going to cost York. I don't know when, if ever, really. It seems like he's just getting away with it right now. But this is dangerous territory here for York. Still hangs on for second place, so if he lands it, he'll be able to advance, but continuously flipping each and every single round in each and every single race is not a habit you want to get into. Your landing order will be Ethel, Gear Wrench, York, and Rover, who got the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Ethel. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Gear Wrench. Try 1 is a land for him as well. Next up is York. Who's gonna miss? Try 1. Try 2 is a sideways land. And finally, we've got Rover. Who's gonna land it? Try 1. So it will be another NASCAR double elimination. Gear Wrench and Ethel are unable to advance to the next round because everyone lands it. So York gets away with another one. They're flipped around in the background there, but they aren't flipped in the garage. I know it. York advances to the next round, got away with another one. Round 4, York needs to clean up his shenanigans if he wants to make it even further. Rover gets another victory, will advance here relatively easily. You'd think it'd be Rover flipping all the time, but it's not. It's York. So they'll advance to the next round. Ethel and Gear Wrench will not. Next up, we've got Kyle, Interstate, Sprint, and GM. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe the NASCAR is beginning to pull ahead. Actually, no, it's GM who pulls ahead to the lead. The NASCARs are really the closest. Interstate pulls into second place. GM will grab the win. His Hot Wheels team partner here, Sprint, falls to last. I really don't know why. They finished 1-2 in round 2. They will finish first and fourth in this one. The NASCARs finally don't actually finish last. They will finish third and fourth. Your landing order is going to be Sprint, Kyle, Interstate, and GM gets the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Sprint. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4. He flips around. And this will need some review. That has been determined a land for Sprint, which means next up is Kyle, who's going to land it. Try 1. Next up, we've got Interstate. Try 1 is a land. And finally, we've got GM. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is an upside down land. Everyone lands it, so it's Sprint and Kyle getting eliminated. Interstate and GM will advance to round 4. And although we have lost Gibbs, we still have an Interstate Batteries Toyota, NASCAR Toyota that is, advancing to the next round. Interstate advances with GM. Next up, we've got Chomps, Missile, Dragon, and Rookie Miller. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe Chomps in the lead. It looks like it's Miller a slight nose ahead. It's very tight onto the flat for every position except the win as Miller locks that up easily. Miller has these random bursts of speed. He showed it in the rookie races where he was just absolutely terrible and dead last. And then all of a sudden he drove up to like 5th. And I'm like, where the heck did you get this speed? He shows it here once again, going up against some great competitors. That tight battle there for second. Chomps somehow pulls through to get that coveted second place position. Your landing order will be Dragon, Missile, Chomps, and Miller. Gets the victory, gets the 8 tries. Next up is Missile. He's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. I thought he was going off the back, but he'll land it. Next up is Chomps. Who's gonna land it? Try 1. And finally, we've got Miller. Try 1 is a land for him as well. There is some footage I must review from the end of round number 1 in order to understand how in the flying flip Missile got this far. He's eliminated here with Dragon as everyone lands it. But he landed it. And his brother X-Train, rookie this season, arguably should be better than Missile, completely missed it in 5 tries, whereas Missile has easily gotten it in 3 or 4. Like what? How? How on earth did Missile get this far? Is it just his veteran presence? Is it because he's older? He knows what he's doing more? Like, I don't know. I'm just very confused and at a loss for words. I also want to know how Chomps has made it this far as well. Because last season he was eliminated round 1, and now he's advancing to round 4. So, Race and Land in 2025, giving me a lot of questions. What's not in question, though, is Chomps and Miller are advancing to round 4. Next up, we've got Mock, Blackout, 10, and Comic. The outside lanes are rookies. The inside lanes are veterans. So it's likely going to be a battle between Mock and 10. It's just a question of who. It looks like maybe Mock slightly in the lead. The battle for third as well. Blackout will get that position. And it looked like Comic, as I was watching that, will grab the win. He does indeed. But for the first time this entire competition, Comic actually has a fight and contention for the win. He has a threat for the win is maybe what I really should say. He's had a lot of easy wins lately. Your landing order is going to be 10, Blackout. Mock and Comic, who got the victory, gets the 8 tries. We begin with 10. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3! He flips around and lands it. Next up is Blackout. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. She's in the wrong lane. Try 4. Final try for Blackout. Try 5 and she'll fly down the track and Blackout's eliminated. Next up, we've got Mock. Who's gonna land it? Try 1. And finally, we've got Comic, who's gonna land at try one like he has the whole competition. I think I might just call this video the Existential Crisis round, because 30 was eliminated round 1 as well, being unable to land, and here's 10 advancing to round 4. 10 and 30, the exact same model. 10, I think just a little bit older than 30, and yet 10 is here advancing to the next round, while 30 just completely missed it and was unable to advance. I don't know how he's doing it. I'm just really confused. Blackout is the only competitor in this race who is unable to land it, which is shocking, but it is what it is. Her elimination will allow 10 to advance with Mach and Comic. Next up, we've got EB, Daylight, Nighttime, and DFD. And it looks to be a relatively even... No, now, Nighttime beginning to fall well behind the pack as it's a fight between DFD and EB. EB actually just has the lead, and so it's a fight for second place. Nighttime a long ways behind the pack. Daylight will get second place, and my confusion just gets even more so because Daylight and Nighttime are NASCAR diecast from the exact same driver from the exact same year, and yet one is fighting for second place and even the win, and the other is very far behind. I think just Nighttime got a really bad start, and that's it. I hope, but I don't know. I'm just confused at this point. Your landing order is going to be Nighttime, DFD, Daylight, and EB, who got the victory, gets the 8 tries. We begin with Nighttime. Try 1 is a land. Next up is DFD. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2, he's too fast. Try 3 is a land. Next up is Daylight. Try 1 is a land. And finally, we've got EB, who's gonna miss try 1. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3 is a land. Everyone lands it, which means we have a double elimination and a double advancement. Nighttime's really slow start comes back to bite him in the tailpipe, as he'll be eliminated here with DFD. Daylight and EB will advance to round 4. Next up, we've got Flyer, Exalta, Auto, and Rookie Beetle. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe now Beetle beginning to pull ahead as everyone falls behind him. It looks like Auto's the closest to Beetle. It's a tight finish right there. Beetle, the rookie gets the win, a relatively easy win at that. A disappointing result here for Flyer, a former Race and Land winner, the second Race and Land we ever did back in December 2019. Finishes 4th place in this one. Your landing order is going to be Flyer, Exalta, Auto, and Beetle. Gets the victory, gets the 8 tries. We begin with Flyer. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Exalta. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Auto. Try 1 is a land. And finally, we've got Beetle. Do I really need to say anything at this point? And for the first time in this competition, and possibly in Race and Land history, everyone lands it try 1. Like, who expected that? I did not see that coming. I mean, I probably saw it coming out of, like, Auto and Exalta, but not Flyer, and definitely not Beetle. This is an impressive race right here, but unfortunately we can only advance 2 competitors, And it's going to be Otto and Beetle advancing to the next round. Next up, we've got Patriot, Netspend, Rookie, Sunny, and Sprinter. Sprinter in lane number 4 is the second New Yorker to run in this competition. He is the last New Yorker to have advanced to round 3. York is already advancing to round 4. Can Sprinter do the same? And it looks to be a relatively even start now. Sprinter beginning to pull ahead of Sunny as Netspend falls behind the pack. It's tight onto the flat. It's a drag race and a photo finish at the line. It's going to be Sunny grabbing the victory ahead of Sprinter. But Sprinter was right there and will claim second place ahead of Patriot. So if he is able to land it here, he will advance to the next round. Your landing order is going to be Netspend, Patriot, Sprinter, and Sunny gets the victory, gets the 8 tries. We begin with Netspend. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a land. Next up is Patriot. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Sprinter. Try 1 is a land. And finally, we've got Sunny. Try 1 is a land for him as well. Everyone lands it relatively easily, which means we'll be eliminating 2 NASCARs, and we'll have 2 New Yorkers advancing to round 3. I think Benz is probably somewhere in the garage punching the air right now, because 3 New Yorkers advanced to round 2, and Benz was the only one who was unable to advance to round 3. I think Benz might have eliminated himself. I really don't remember, but we got 2 New Yorkers advancing to round 4, which is very, very impressive. We are 2 for 2 so far with the ones that we have left. And who knows, maybe they can go all the way to the final round and we can have a New Yorker winning this competition. That would be something for sure. It's Sunny and Sprinter advancing to the next round. Next up, we've got Nerve Hammer, Sean, Splitter, and Quattro. Lanes 1 and 4, that's the outside lanes, are rookies. Lane 2 is a sophomore. Lane 3 is a veteran. And it looks to be a relatively even start now. Sean and Splitter beginning to fall behind the rookies as it looks like it's Quattro and Nerve Hammer. It's tight at the line. It might be Quattro? No, it's Nerve Hammer. Nerve Hammer will get the win. I thought it was Quattro just before the line right there. It looked like he was leading coming onto the flat. If I was right, then he definitely carried absolutely 0 speed whatsoever. But in this race full of a varying amount of experience, it's the rookies in the lead, the veteran in third, the sophomore in last. Your landing order is going to be Sean, Splitter, Quattro, and Nerve Hammer, who got the victory, gets the 8 tries. We begin with Sean. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Splitter. Try 1 is too fast off the back. Try 2 is a land. Next up, we've got Quattro. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3 is a miss. Try 4 is a land. And finally, we've got Nerve Hammer. He's going to be way too slow. Try 1. But try 2 will give it enough speed to land. Everyone lands it, which means the rookies will be advancing to the next round. Sean and Splitter will not. And Nerve Hammer continues to enforce my point on how I think he is a dark horse to possibly win this competition. I think Quattro might be right there with him, but just a little bit further behind. I think Nerf Hammer is going to go far in this competition and possibly score his first career win, go all the way. He's advancing to the next round here with Quattro. Next up, we've got Carrera, Fishy, Carvanha, and Rookie Ranger. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe Carrera pulling ahead to the lead. She's in the lead with Ranger, and it looks like Ranger actually has a huge lead onto the flat and across the line. Second place is extremely tight. It looked like Carrera. It is indeed Carrera. Started with the lead and then just slowly but surely fell back. Possibly hit the side. Possibly just slowed down. Or just Ranger hit the nitro button and just pulled to the win. Your landing order is going to be Carvanha, Fishy, Carrera, and Ranger. Gets the victory, gets the 8 tries. We begin with Carvanha. Try 1 is a land. Next up, we've got Fishy. Try 1 is an upside down land. Next up, we've got Carrera. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4. She'll actually hold it this time. And finally, we've got Ranger. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a sideways land. Everyone lands it, which means Carrera and Ranger will advance to the next round. But before we go, I'd like to give my flowers to Fishy right here. Had an absolutely incredible competition. Unfortunately, he's out in round 3, but going to be gaining a ton of points right here. Advancing to round 3 in this competition is not an easy thing to do, even though so many competitors do. And he's just had a great competition here, having a great stretch of competitions here as well. He was struggling right before, always finishing second place, just barely out of reach of the win. Hopefully the last stretch of the few competitions gives him some confidence to move forwards and through the standings. Fishy and Carvanha will be eliminated. Once again, it's Carrera and Ranger on to the next round. Final race of round number 3 contains the Bug, Symbol, Moneyline, and Roadster. The outside lanes are rookies. Lane 2 is a veteran. Lane 3 is a sophomore. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe Moneyline being left behind just a slight bit as the rookies, it looks like, are being pulled to the victories. A drag race right down to the line. It was very, very tight. It's gonna be the Bug getting the win. And the rookies place 1, 2. It's the veteran in 3rd. The rookie in 4th place. Your landing order is going to be Moneyline, Symbol, Roadster, and the Bug. Gets the victory, gets the 8 tries. We begin with Moneyline. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a land. Next up, we've got Symbol. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4 is a miss. Final try for Symbol. Try 5 and he'll fly down the track. And Symbol's eliminated. Next up, we've got Roadster, who will land it. Try 1. Thought she was going over the side there, but she didn't. And finally, we've got the Bug. Try 1 is a land. He finished 2nd in 2022. He won 2023. And without our rule change, arguably coulda, maybe even shoulda, won in 2024. Never in a million years did I ever believe that Symbol was going to eliminate himself. Now, granted, he would have been eliminated here regardless if he had landed it or not, since he finished 3rd place and everyone else in this race landed it. But eliminating himself? What? I never would have seen this coming. And with Symbol's elimination right here, we'll flip on over to the results tab. Not a single one of these competitors have won Race and Land. There have been some that have been close. There have been some that have never even had the chance to compete. This changes everything. Maybe not everything, but it definitely changes a lot. I was never expecting Symbol to be eliminated there. Moneyland Roadster and the Bug do advance. You can see them here in the corner. And we're down to just 2 rows. Spoiler alert for the next round, we will be reducing this down to 1 mat instead of 2 mats. My outlook for this competition is NASCAR just had a terrible, terrible round. I mean, almost every single race, we had multiple NASCARs. They finished last. They finished last and second to last, third and fourth. And we had multiple 4-car NASCAR races. And so, I mean, we have many advancing. I don't know how many we do. I think it's like 18 or something. I mean, they just did not get a good run here in round 3. I think I'd still pick a NASCAR. I can't pick Gibbs anymore, but I'm going to go with my backup NASCAR and go for CommScope, who beat Gibbs in all but one race. And that one race, he probably should have beat Gibbs. So I'm going to pick CommScope. I'm still happy with my Comic and Nerve Hammer picks as well. But this made me worried for the NASCARs. They did not get a great competition, a great round here. But very soon we'll be running round number 4. So hopefully they're able to pick it back up then. If you don't want to miss round number 4 or the rest of this competition, the rest of this season, subscribe to the channel. It's just there down below. And you won't miss a single thing. I'd hate for you to miss this. Until next time, my name is Farkle8000, and we'll see you later.